How's it going, everybody? Ragiroth here. So before I get into this video, I first wanted to give kind of a thanks to everybody. So the last video I talked about at Mortal Kombat 11, potential Combat Pack 2 and Pack 3 leak. That video is now my most viewed video on my channel. I think right now, at the time of recording this, I think it's almost at 7,000. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's the highest I've ever gotten a video at my channel, and got a ton of comments, a lot of cool conversations, a lot of opinions that I liked hearing. Got a lot of likes, and I think I've been getting a subscriber like basically almost every day since that video. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I was not expecting that video to blow up like that. I promise I wasn't trying to be clickbaity or anything like that. I'm just trying to kind of find out the rest of the roster, basically, and we're just kind of, news is kind of slow on this game, at least what we know is coming. So I just kind of want to put it out there and just let everyone know and keep it in the back of our minds. So at the time of actually recording that one, or at least editing it, there's another leak I noticed, or okay, I shouldn't even call it a leak, a rumor that kind of came up that's sort of popping up here and there, which this one might be actually a little bit more credible, if anything. Basically, I first saw this, I think on Reddit. Unfortunately, I couldn't find I couldn't find the link anymore of it on Reddit. I might try to look again though, and I'll post in like a description or something. But I've seen it pop up on GameFAQs, and I think Test Your Might or something like that. Though it actually originally came from GameFAQs. So basically, I guess I try to hide the user's name. They said every week there's a new leak about who the KP2 leak characters are going to be. Here's the latest news bulletin. So first off, take it with a grain of salt. Just went through GameFAQs and found an interesting post about someone having infos from someone affiliated with NRS. He goes by the name Chicago. Don't know if that means anything, but I'm pretty sure it's to say NRS. They are located in Chicago. And that is not with them anymore for an unknown reason. Probably to leak infos, but the first thing is said that Michael Myers is in, that we have to expect a KP2 trailer in spring or summer, and that Michael will coincide with Halloween Kills. So pretty logical with the choice of Michael Myers coinciding with the new movie coming out. But then, something I did not thought is that later in the post, he says the whole KP2. It goes like that. Fujin, Shiva, Ash Williams, Serena, Michael Myers, and Lady Death. Okay, so then you go to GameFAQs. Okay, yeah, so the user on GameFAQs that posted this, their name is Caleb Tyne, or Caleb Tyne. And granted, the topic I found was more of a reminder about it, and it kind of lined up with the one I saw on Reddit and this other site. I'm pretty sure it was Test Your Might. I apologize for that. I always make that mistake of just taking a picture of the important bits, and I kind of forget like the site and all. Or they're very convinced that like they're right, and basically they have a source that I'm guessing is this Chicago person. And they were saying, reminding everyone that Michael Myers and Ash Williams are definitely in this pass, along with Shiva, Fujin, and Serena. The only thing up in the air now is Lady Death. My source, former contracted dev at NRS, so yeah, this person is Chicago, claimed Lady Death was the third guest, but after speaking to them earlier this week, they have heard the deal fell through. And another interesting post by them. One of the remaining 3 DLCs. My source, oh wait, okay. This is the original post, or at least one of the earlier posts. One of the remaining 3 DLCs. My source from Chicago confirmed they're no longer affiliated with Chicago, but Michael is in. Believe it or not, I'm just here to be the first to confirm. We won't know till next year. I assume it'll be a KP2 trailer in spring or summer, but he will coincide with Kills. I don't know why Joker didn't meet the same criteria. Then another thing, I guess, about the Lady Death thing, he responded to someone. I don't talk to my source often. Usually months go between we shoot the shit. Yes, this source told me Scorpion will be DLC in Smash Ultimate. The details were a little off. Clarified with me this past week there was an email they weren't supposed to see that had the info. Oh, that part I didn't notice. My source said this was the first day of last year. I don't know the email part of this until this past week. I haven't spoken to them since October, and they have given me more detail. Now to the MK11 DLC. They told me all these names in October, ending with Lady Death. This week they told me via someone they know that's still in the know at NRS or WB Games that Lady Death is off the table. She is in the limelight in comics again with the new KS campaign. Don't know what the reasons, but my source saying Lady Death is not DLC now, but another female comic character that fits in MK. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a KP3. So now, I don't really know how reliable this person is. The only reason I'm kind of giving them the benefit of the doubt is because they seem more official about it, and just because I would say maybe, generally speaking, this isn't saying much, I feel like GameFAQs would probably have more likely. There have been legit people that have gone to GameFAQs. 4chan, granted, has had some legit people as well. Another reason I will give this person the benefit of the doubt is they have a pretty high like status at GameFAQs. I think they're like an icon, so they've been there a long time. So they're probably less likely to screw around. Granted, even if they could be very genuine, but the person that they're talking to could be pulling their leg, so there is that possibility. I also kind of think this could be more likely. This is going to sound silly, but I think because it's a little more disappointing than the previous leak that I talked about. I mean, generally, it's like, you know, the things that are, you know, more likely too good to be true are the ones that are, unfortunately, the faker ones. Generally speaking, of course, sometimes there's those exceptions. And like, not only that, I really don't know if we're gonna get like, I honestly think we might be lucky if we get Combat Pack 2 with 6 characters, and yeah, I think we'll be lucky if we even have that. I'm worried the game might just get 3 more characters. Even though, again, if Fujin's one of them, I'll be really happy. But especially with the news that the Mortal Kombat 11 is not going to be at EVO, that is making me think that they're not going to support the game for that much longer. But that might not even mean that much. I don't know. To me, it didn't seem like a good sign. But yeah, this leak doesn't seem as I guess like epic or like too good to be true as like the other one. So I am kind of more leaning to believe this is real. I mean, you know, granted, the one good thing for me is that I would be getting Serena sooner than later, as opposed to the other league where I'd get her in Combat Pack 3. I guess that's what it was called. And like, I don't really know what to think about the whole Lady Death and female guest thing. It's like, I'm not knocking them for wanting to try to do a female guest, but I don't know, I just feel like most of the requested guests that people want are males. I just don't really think there's a female guest that kind of fits the game that we really need. Like, Lady Death is, I honestly hardly know her. I mean, she seems cool, but I guess according to the leaker, like, Lady Death is off the table anyway. I thought I heard, I could be crazy, I thought I heard him mention something about Vampirella in another post. I mean, both these characters are so obscure. I mean, they are both comic characters too, so they would fit the description. I guess they'd be going, because I feel like the combat packs and then Justice packs, they usually are very lacking on females, and I feel like maybe they're trying to increase the amount this time and even have a female guest for the first time. I don't know. I'm always kind of against, like, putting in a certain gender, like, you know, just to fit a criteria. Like, if people want that character, sure, definitely. Like, I really want Serena, so in this case, I guess it benefits me. I don't know. I really feel like if we're really going to get a 6th guest, it really should be someone that people really want, not someone really obscure like that. I mean, if I were to pick a female guest, I would pick either Bayonetta. You know, she could have a lot more of the weapons, unlike in Smash Brothers. Or I would pick Fury from Darksiders 3. I think she'd be really cool. Why can't we have video game characters? I don't understand their, like, hatred to use video gaming guests anymore. But yeah, I don't know. To me, this seems a little more believable, even if the female guest is a really out there choice. I have heard, I think I've seen, like, Lady Death and Vampirella come up a little bit in, like, requests for guests in the past from MK, so I guess maybe they were kind of digging hard, and, you know, they really didn't want to use another one of their own characters, so they wanted to use another guest, and they, you know, picking the bottom of the barrel. I mean, people can say what they want about Spawn being obscure, but I'm pretty sure way more people know him than, like, Lady Death and Vampirella. But I don't know. I mean, I'll try to have an open mind. Like I said, if I'm getting Fujin and Serena, that's already good. I just don't know if I'd want to get this whole pack, because the only 3 of these I really want is Fujin, Serena, and Ash. I really don't want the other 3 that much. I'm not, you know, as I've said before, I'm not that crazy about Michael Myers being a guest character, even though I know a lot of people want him. But I don't know. Again, you know, I want to stress, I can't stress this enough. We don't really know if these leaks are true or not. They're not. I don't think they're from the same people that we've gotten, like, the more legit leaks from the past. So that's to keep in mind. I just kind of want to put this stuff out there so we can kind of keep in the back of our minds. And if these people are right, then we can kind of keep, you know, we know to keep an eye on them in the future if they are. And I guess we can even see if Scorpion's a guest character in Smash Ultimate as well to kind of see if this person's credible. But yeah, like I said, take it with a grain of salt as always. We'll see what happens. We're just kind of, the info is slow on this game recently. I mean, all we really know for a fact is we're definitely getting Spawn, and then possibly Fujin and Shiva, and possibly Ash. That's all we really kind of know. The rest is kind of unknown. So this is really just to kind of see what we could possibly be getting in the future. And that's it, kind of keep in the back of our minds, hope for the best. Like I said, I'd rather the other leak be true. But if this one's true, it's not the end of the world, especially because at least I would be getting Fujin and Serena, and I know a lot of people would be happy they're getting Michael Myers and Ash. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you think this sounds real or fake, if you want it to be real, if you want it to be fake. Like the video if you like it, dislike it, it's a free country. Don't forget to check out my friends in the description below, Mark Yoon and Mr. Anderson Plays Games. If you like this video and some of my other videos, you can feel free to subscribe. It would help the channel out a lot. And of course, if you do subscribe, don't forget to ring that bell, because you know how YouTube is notifying with new videos these days. And there's also my Patreon if you want to check it out. Again, not begging for money or anything like that, but it would help out the channel as well. And if you do donate, I'll definitely give you a shout out. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it, and I also, again, really grateful for all the likes and subscribes from the last video. And as I always say, know the time, know the place. Keep being awesome.